What is the grand jury? The grand jury is an important part of the criminal justice system in the United States. It is a group of citizens who are selected to hear evidence presented by a prosecutor in order to determine whether there is enough probable cause to indict someone for a crime. The grand jury system is used in federal and state courts and is enshrined in the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. A grand jury is made up of between 16 and 23 citizens who are selected by a judge or a grand jury commissioner. The grand jury selection process varies by jurisdiction, but in general, potential grand jurors are randomly selected from a pool of individuals who meet certain eligibility requirements, such as being a U.S. citizen, being at least 18 years old, and having no felony convictions. The selection process is designed to ensure that the grand jury is representative of the community in which it will serve. Unlike a trial jury, which determines guilt or innocence, the grand jury's role is limited to deciding whether there is enough evidence to proceed with a criminal trial. The grand jury operates in secrecy, and its proceedings are not open to the public. This is intended to protect the identity of witnesses and to ensure that the investigation is not compromised. One important question is whether grand juries have political bias. The answer is complex, as grand jurors are supposed to be impartial, but they are still human beings who bring their own biases and experiences to the process. In addition, there have been instances where the selection process itself has been questioned, such as when potential grand jurors are excluded based on race or ethnicity. Despite efforts to ensure that grand juries are impartial, some critics argue that the system is inherently biased against defendants. One issue is that grand jury proceedings are secret, meaning that the defendant and their attorney do not have the opportunity to present evidence or challenge the prosecution's case. Additionally, prosecutors have wide discretion in deciding what evidence to present to the grand jury, which some argue can lead to biased or one-sided presentations of the case. Despite these safeguards, it is still possible for a grand jury to indict an innocent person if the prosecutor presents misleading or incomplete evidence, or if the grand jurors themselves are biased or influenced by outside factors. One potential solution to this problem is to improve the training and education of prosecutors and grand jurors on issues of bias, evidence evaluation, and the presumption of innocence. Another solution could be to allow for greater transparency in the grand jury process, such as allowing defense attorneys to present evidence or allowing the release of transcripts of grand jury proceedings. Additionally, some have suggested implementing a system of random case assignment, where the grand jury would not know the defendant's identity or political affiliation. This could help to prevent jurors from making decisions based on factors unrelated to the evidence presented in the case. In conclusion, the grand jury is an important part of the criminal justice system in the United States. While the selection process is designed to ensure impartiality, there are concerns about potential political bias and the fairness of the process itself. It is important to continue examining and improving the grand jury system to ensure that it is fair and just for all involved. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.